Pozdrav ljudi, krećemo. Gdje smo stali jučer? Mora se spustiti dole gdje je El Neprijateljos. Tako da idemo u napad, nadam se da mi neće taj FPS. Čekaj, da probamo. Ček iznad mene. Je, ovo je iznad mene. Da ih u turbo prva riješi, ta?
I tell you this, Hogwarts is lucky they've got
Potato!
clever.
Ah, so clever. Confringo! Is that meant to be an attack of some sort? Accio! Incendio! Oh, it's actually quite good. Potato! No!
Spustimo se dole.
Accio! Confringo! Defender!
Sklak.
You'll pay for that!
Da, to ćemo još da vidimo.
Levioso!
Levioso, da. Evo ti.
Accio!
To i...
Defender!
They were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Samo da uzmem kešinu. Joj, čovječe. Da, to ih imam. Gear slot are full. Jebem.
Revelio.
Tu je nečega samo. Dobro, lovu mogu uzeti izgleda. Nije loše. Jurgiso, kaj jebem, levac, opet. Pogledajte globalne teme. Idemo unutra, draga moja. Da vidimo šta nas čeka tu unutra. I onda bi mora poći tu slot prodati čar.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring.
Znam.
This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Ja. Možda da stavim nevidljivost, da?
That's brilliant idea.
Idemo ovo najprije riješiti.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. This Totalis.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is gonna get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Accio.
Pomori mi malo. Ovo je zajedno. Gledaš što ne vidi non stop. Okej, odmah. Četvorka.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Čekaj da poberem, čaj je to? To sam nešto vidio.
Revelio.
Jadni zmajevi čovječe. Dođu vamo malo. To je sigurno neprijatelj. Jadni zmajevi čovječe. Mislim moraju se boriti. I u ono vrijeme je bilo sranja s tim. Kocka. Če je to.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Čekaj, da stavim ovo relikviju.
Yes. A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Moramo poći spasiti.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha, Mora.
Moramo poći spasiti zmajeve.
All right, I have the egg.
Dobro, samo po
Ready.
jedan
The
već
elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Šta je tu? Ajmo, u nevidljivost.
What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact.
Sad ćete vi vidjeti, sad ću spasiti.
Someone's been taken out last week.
Defender, Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Accio.
Little pruning.
Confringo. Defender. Protego.
Get accustomed to that.
looking for, ain't you?
Brought a friend.
Redactor.
Pretty nice of you to stop by.
Accio. Defender. Confringo.
See how you like this?
Accio. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Accio.
So, the hunt begins.
Oh, I'm gonna be.
Confringo.
Stop that right now.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo.
Hardly felt.
Leviosa! Here, I find you.
Accio.
You meant it.
Good old James, do ya?
Accio. Confringo. Defender.
Look what you've done. You'll pay for that. Warm you up.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo.
Ringo, ciao.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Ja, ma kako?
Accio.
Smo uspjeli.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Incendio, evo, slobodan si. Zmajče moje. Spasili smo zmaja ljudi. Gdje je još jedan?
This way.
This way, my little girl. Na, 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 na.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Da.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Dobro moja. Slice of doing the ko će zna šta je to. Slice.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Dobro. Tu imam sve nula. Jedno imam, ovo imam. Sve imam nula. Da li da ja idem tamo? Da li bi mogao prodati one? U stvari, gdje je sad to? Tu. I to je tu gore. Da tu trebamo. Pa idemo tu gore. Da li ima nešto u one borši od onih bešti? Evo sad tu već kiksa. Može bi sve vam treba imati zagašeno. Ne, tu su mi sad dobri FPS-ovi. A dobri. Bolje nego 1 i 2. Sad mi je 21. Da, sad će to brzo.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Da li je to tamo gore, ja mislim. Gledaj kako mi pada FPS. Ajde, moraš vjerovati. Ili je tamo? A daj, nemoj. Nije tamo, nego ti je to. Di sam ješa? Tu treba doći. Ćoćo moj. Stvarno si ćoćast. Daj, stabiliziraj se. Šta je tu? Level 3. Ja sam još na levelu 1. Da probam sve off, a? Kako je to teško namjestiti, čovječe. Ne, to je ovo. Ajde da probamo ovo, ajde. A ne more vjerovat, zašto?
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't...
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncalf fur? Duracell feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracells. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught
Tu
a
ono
flea
čega
of an
uloviš,
easel.
dođeš i daš tu
You should have heard 'em.
prihvatilište za životinje.
Best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks
Azil.
change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
Dobro, ajde da vidimo.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts
Ne,
of
nego
beast
bi ja
byproducts
prodao.
might you be looking to acquire?
Vidiš, ovo neću... Ča da to da prodam. Pa sve ću prodat, ča.
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me.
Sve ću prodati i ću... Tako. Kupit... Ča, kad ne znam šta mi treba. Dobro, da vidimo.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Šta sam mislio? Quest. Collect the file with the page from the harbor. Ja? Možda tu. A? Ali gdje bi ja to proba? Idemo to. Ajde. Moram nekako to i do dole pomalo. Da mi ne pada taj... Daj da probamo s malim FPS-om. Gle. Katastrofa. Katastrofa.
I'll fix him. That charm grinder.
Ne moram vjerovat. Zašto mi to pada? pada? Zašto mi pada te FPS? Napravimo sve off. Vidimo ovo. Ne. Aj, ne moram vjerovat, čovječe, to je katastrofa. Katastrofa.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Sad ćemo vidjeti kad budemo letili. A ne. Katastrofa, mislim da će biti. Nego šta?
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Ne, katastrofa. Katastrofa, čovječe. Impact GPU. Aloha mora. Šta nas sad čeka? Šta nas sad čeka? Defense against the Dark Arts Tower.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
Ciao.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the Scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the Scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Ića, ja sam sad sa Ominusom zaglavija.
I am not letting this go.
Evo ti ga na.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Ja, ića sad. Ića sad. To je to. Meh.
Revelio.
Ništa, moram poći ja. Meh. Sam mislim da je nešto aktivnije. I čas sada delamo. Koliko sam... Dobro, šta? Pa sutra ćemo i dalje. Šta kažete? Da završimo za danas. Zmajeve smo spasili. To je bi cilj. I to je to. Ljudi moji, vidimo se sutra. Ćao, čao. Bacite sub, like, pretplatite se na kanal. Ništa ne košta. Samo klik i to je to. Ajde, čao, čao. Volim vas, preki.